catastrophe was? Cats the Musical.
Cats the Musical is a sung-through musical composed by Andrew Lloyd Webber based on the 1939 poetry collection of Old Possum's books of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot.
Directed by Tom Hooper, the box office only grossed $69.9 million US, but had a budget of $95 million, making it a real catastrophe.
The plot centers on a tribe of cats called the Jellicles as they came together at the annual Jellicle Ball to decide which one of them will ascend to the Heavenside layer, their version of heaven, and be reborn into a new life.
The movie never really answers the question of what an angelical cat is. What do angelical cats do? What would an angelical cat do? What can angelical cats do? And what angelical cats do?
With only a 20% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and a 53% score from the audience, Cats didn't do very well.
With an all-star cast of people like Taylor Swift, Jennifer Hudson, James Gordon, Judi Dench, Jason Derulo, Cats was supposed to be a success.
But just because it has a well-made cast doesn't mean that the movie has good writing.
One of the main advertisements that Cats the Musical had to its audience was this new digital fur technology, which made the set of fur look really realistic to the audience. But sadly, the fur was not very realistic, and their feet barely touched the ground during the movie. The only real way to fix cats would be to spray it. Thank you for watching.
Hey everyone, I'm Sloan. Today I'm going to bring back some of the coronavirus information as we have updates on some of the news. If you see me looking off the camera again a little bit, that is once again because that is where all of my information is that I'll be reading off of. Okay, to start with the statistics again, there's about 2.5 million cases across the globe. The virus is detected in at least 177 countries, obviously one of them being the US, and as of this morning, the US has about 834,340 cases. With that, Delaware has about 3,200 cases. Now that's about it for the stats, but to bring back some more positives regarding the climate change crisis, China has dropped their emissions by about 25% due to all of everything of the businesses and industries being cut back due to the COVID-19 outbreak. All of this information was brought to us by the University of Helsinki Center for Research on Energy and Clean Air. Once again, this is a blessing because it's granting us extra time to take measures to help the slowing down of climate change. With that being said, make sure you're staying active and safe. Delaware is a wonderful state, and the state encourages individuals to get fresh air. Just make sure that you are social distancing to the best of your ability. That's about it for today. I hope you're all not too bored in your houses. You can take some of this time to learn a skill or a hobby that you've always wanted to that you didn't have enough time for. So yeah, that's about it for today. I'm Sloan, and stay safe and stay home, everyone.
So today I'm going to show you how to do this really cool painting technique to make a galaxy. This is a fun thing to do on not just paper, but to decorate other things like this notebook or this jar. So today I'm going to do it on this like wooden, I don't even know what this is. So the first step is just to take whatever you're painting on and paint it black as a background for your space. So once you've painted your object black, the next step is to plan out your galaxy. So what you're going to need is some sort of sponge. I have this like cool sponge brush thing and also this circular one too. But you could just use like a kitchen sponge, and you need some white paint. So all you're going to do is you're going to take the white paint and dab it on in sort of rounded shapes to be where your galaxy goes. And then once you have the white down, you can put on other colors on top of that to be your swirling galaxies. So if any of your white paint goes in a place that you don't want it to be, you can always use a little bit more black paint just to cover it up until you have your galaxies just the way you want. When you have yourself a nice inverse cow pattern, it's time to start putting on other colors. So you can use, I usually use blue, purple, pink, and then a little bit of like white to mix into those colors to make them, to make different shades of them. So again, just take another sponge and dab it on top of the white and swirl it around, use different colors in each of the spots and in different places in the spots, and just have some fun with it. So once you've finished dabbing on your colorful galaxy, it's time to add stars. I'm gonna do that using white paint and a soft paintbrush, and I'm just gonna splatter on white paint to make stars. And then once those are on, you can always like dot on more where you need them. It's difficult to do this on a round object. Ah! So once you add those specks of white, all of a sudden those blobs of weird color look so much cooler. This galaxy technique is really fun, and I'm gonna add one final step because I've got a little bit of metallic silver paint, and I'm just gonna paint on a couple of my own stars just for a final touch. A super fun way to spend your time and make something boring look kind of cool.